Yeah. Just want to say thank you to everybody for being out here and welcoming TCU. We're excited to be here. The weather is awfully nice. We left, it was cold and windy in Fort Worth today, and it's a beautiful, sunny Southern California day. So we're excited to be here. Again, appreciate you coming out and covering our team and our players. So we're excited. It's been quite a journey to get here. Our guys are well prepared. We've had a good week of practice. Had a really nice practice this morning as well. So we feel like a lot of the heavy lifting's done to get us ready to go play. You know, we'll do a walkthrough tomorrow, run through before the game. A lot of preparation still to go, but our guys are fired up to be here, excited, and looking forward to playing against a really good Georgia team.
Sonny, what was your message to your team as you kind of embarked and began the travel? The travel. What do you want to tell them?
You know, honestly, it hadn't been much different than it has been all year. It's been pretty consistent. Just, do a great job of preparing, handle yourself like a professional. You got to credit our players. They've been really mature all year long in their approach and what they've done to prepare and get themselves ready to go out and play their best football. So it's kind of business as usual for us, honestly. I think the approach has served us well up until this point, and so we're going to stay consistent with our messaging. And our guys see it as a great opportunity and another chance to play a game, obviously a very meaningful game, but they're, we got a formula and the guys are going to follow it.
Sonny, your thoughts, and you see the kids right here taking the pictures with the sign behind them, the joy they have to get to this moment that you all have worked for. Can you speak more on that?
Yeah, I think when you undertake a journey like this, again, especially with your first year and when you really don't have any expectations going into the year, it's quite a ride. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. We haven't had a whole lot of time, honestly, to reflect on a lot of things. You just kind of, in college football, you just wake up and you go to the next day, and whether it's preparation for the next week's game or whether it's getting ready to recruit or planning or scheduling or whatever the case may be, it doesn't really slow down much. And so you don't have a lot of time to sit back and reflect. So it's just kind of, follow the formula. The players, I think, are really in a good place mentally. They know it's a big game, obviously, but at the same time, they know that they're prepared and they know what they've done to get ready to go play well. And so they'll do the same things. But it's been a fun ride. I think when it's all over, and we have some time to sit back and look at it all, then we'll be able to take it in and reflect a little bit more than we have up to this point. But we're glad to be here. We've earned our way here. It hadn't been easy. There hadn't been anything easy about any of it. We're a tough football team and a football team that's very opportunistic, and we're certainly going to have to be that way on Monday night.
Mike Griffith, AJC Dog Nation. Coach, when you're on site, what is the challenge and the priority for you now that you're here on site in Los Angeles? Yeah,
just handle it like professionals. We talk to the guys all the time about just being mature and having a consistent approach in everything that we do. So, we'll take some time, get to the hotel, figure out how everything works, get settled in, find our meeting rooms, go to the room, do all that stuff, have a little bit of a welcome party tonight, and then we'll kind of hole up a little bit and start getting ready for the game. It's nice, we're not here for too long. Before the game, I think it's just the right amount of time to let our players get focused in and settled in. And, we do have a couple of days left to prepare, and those are going to be really important days for us. And we're going to squeeze everything we can out of those days and those opportunities to get ourselves more ready to play. But we're fired up about the opportunity, and guys are excited to be here. And, it's quite an experience for those guys. As they alluded to earlier, we've got 4 players in our team right now that have played in a bowl game, actually played in a game. And so this is all new for them, but again, they've handled it with a ton of maturity and a ton of focus, and expect them to do the same thing.
Questions?
All that being said, what do the next couple of days look for you guys, keeping them focused with all that kind of going on?
Yeah. So we got a busy calendar here the next couple of days. As I said earlier, today's just about getting comfortable with our surroundings in the hotel. Figuring out how the meeting rooms work and how much time it's going to take to get from their room to the meal room and meeting room, and hospitality room and all the different things that our guys will do. Tomorrow we'll have meetings in the morning, and those are going to be, critical meetings. We'll review today's practice tape, continue to make some game plan tweaks. We'll practice tomorrow at 1:30. Tomorrow's practice will be more of a walkthrough, where we'll do some last-minute corrections and additions, and then come back after that, review the tape a little bit more, and continue to make some changes and adjustments, and then have a run-through, which will be more of a game plan final run-through on Sunday, and then get ourselves ready to go. So it's going to be, a lot of time in the hotel, a lot of time looking at tape, a lot of time doing walkthroughs, anything we can do to get ourselves ready. But really, quite frankly, not more than we normally do. Typical schedule for us. We want our players to be comfortable in our preparation, and those guys are. We've stayed to a routine really all year long, and we'll kind of follow the same routine this week.
Coach Newey Scruggs here. Can you give us a status of health for your guys right now, particularly Kendre Miller?
Yeah, everybody's good. Kendre did a little bit more yesterday than he has done. Responded fairly well to it. I think tomorrow will be the big day for Kendre, just see how he feels and how much confidence he's got. So I don't think his status has changed. I think he's still probably questionable for the game. A lot of it's just going to depend on how he feels over the next 24 hours, and I think we'll have a pretty good idea this time tomorrow about whether or not he's going to be good enough to go. Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all being here.